Hello, everybody. Welcome to some more Oddballs. It's Wednesday. This is new for us. It's in the afternoon. We're chilling. Everyone here looks fabulous.
I mean, taco shirt for the win, though.
It's pretty good.
Taco shirt. It's a
Hey.
Taco Wednesday.
I feel like tacos for the win. But I mean, if you're gonna have it on your shirt, I guess, like, I don't know.
I wore my favorite shirt today too, and nobody even commented about my Dark Magician shirt.
Whoa.
Oh.
Calm down, Joey Wheeler, or whoever the hell you are.
Hey, listen. No, okay, first of all, okay, Joey doesn't even use Dark Magician, okay?
You're right,
He
you're
uses
right. I'm
Flame
such a fool.
Swordsman and Red Eyes Black Dragon. Those are his cards, all right?
I'm so sorry. Don't
Okay.
tell Kaiba. We're totally screwed.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh my goodness. Look at this. I don't know what's going on, but I just saw Ken flash a credit card, and now I feel like his information is all over the internet. You're done,
That's
my
it.
dude.
What should we
You're done.
buy?
Yo, can't
Yeah,
wait
what
to
are we
buy myself
buying?
a new Honda.
Oh, it's okay.
Hell
That's a business
yeah.
account. There's no money in that one.
Look, I wanted to buy one of those vaporizers, you know, like the ones with the big plastic bag. I don't even use one. I just want one because I think it's funny.
Like an oxygen mask? What are you talking about?
No, like a vaporizer. You usually use it for putting weed smoke in a bag and then inhaling it,
Oh.
but I don't do that. I just think they look funny.
Wait, what?
Yeah, look it up. It's called a volcano vaporizer.
Is that like a Canadian thing? Because I know they do bags of milk, so I imagine a bag of
They
hot
have
smoke
bags
is
of
probably
weed.
very. Everything's in bags in Canada. It's just more
Right.
efficient. I
Uh-huh.
understand
We have
completely.
bagged milk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the hell,
their
dude? Who
thing.
bags milk? Like, I've heard of boxed
Canadians.
wine, but bagged milk, I feel like that's sacrilege.
Yeah.
I've seen boxed water. At this point, there's
We've-
nothing. It's water in a box.
We've
Monsters.
completely alienated all of our Canadian viewers at this point, but welcome
No, and
everybody
they're nodding
else.
along like, oh, they're
They're
right.
like,
That
yeah,
is crazy.
messed up. Yeah.
I'm gonna go
Oh, hey,
Give me-
yikes.
wonder about this. Yeah. Oh, sorry.
yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Oh my goodness, that is the worst Canadian. Now they're gone. Now they've
Yeah.
Pretty
left.
bad.
That was it.
Oh dear. Now they're gone.
Gosh.
Oh, sure, there, bud.
Hey gang, let's recap what happened last time on the
boy.
show.
Well,
Oh boy. What give us a refresh. What happened last time? Do you remember?
I do.
Well, you want to go for it?
No.
Whoa.
I do this
Okay,
one
no,
every
no.
time. It's
No.
one of your turns.
Okay, I'll do it.
You do
so,
it. You do it, Octo.
essentially, this was the first episode after we came back from the side story, right? This was the episode after we had done
Yes.
so we had escaped. So one of the like a piece of the smoke beast had escaped into the real world, and Fern was somehow able to see through its eyes, or like see what it was seeing. And it was like going around the city, going to locations where important events in our timeline had happened. And so, but for some reason, so Fern could see through its eyes, but she couldn't see normally. So she was like kind of like blinded. And we decided we were gonna go seek out old Alistair, right? We were gonna go find old Alistair, and we found him, and then we were under attack by Sector 7, I think. They came out with these like subwoofers and were like blasting us with these big subs.
You're not wrong. Yeah.
And you were immune because you lost all your hearing.
because I got tinnitus. So they were blasting us with sound waves, and then they
made us freeze.
Yeah, they made us freeze. Yeah, and except for me, and then I hit one with a car. I drove a car into a guy.
And then they got right back up.
And yeah, they
which
stood
is
up.
not normal.
Yeah.
They were like, oh, God. Terminator
geez.
style.
Yeah,
Can't believe it.
and
Just like last Tuesday when I got hit by a car.
when I got hit by a car. And then we met the smoke monster thing, right? And it like changed.
Yeah,
into
you did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it changed
And
into
it
a
attacked
bunch
a
of
helicopter.
Yeah, it did attack a helicopter.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yep.
and then we it started like changing into a bunch of different forms. I think like it was like changing into different forms, most of which we didn't recognize. And then all of a sudden it looked like Fern, sort of like a mirror Fern. And so we're not really sure what this thing wants or why it's doing any of this.
Alistair's thought that he wanted revenge. Because it seems like the scientists maybe used it to make the balls or tried to capture it somehow and took pieces of it to make the rings. So
Yeah.
What happened with the ring? With Clarence's ring?
Smoke Monster reabsorbed it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
because it
the
doesn't
ring is
work
gone.
anymore. It
It
stopped
go.
working. Yeah, it gone.
We don't even have it. It's not in our possession
That's
anymore.
bad.
It's just
The
it like
ring
evaporated
vanished.
and then yeah.
Yeah. Also, more importantly, you all received, except for you, Eddie, you all received something last week from Alistair. It was a telescope without lenses, a earpiece that can hear everything, and a pencil that has the ability to hack into everything that exists. All of which seem like crazy items for this man to have and give you, but he did. If you're going to take on this smoke monster, he gave you these incredible things.
And we were gonna go to DC to Sector 7, but then he chickened out.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because
he
they
was.
showed up
Got
looking for
scared.
you.
He like got scared or got cold feet or something, and he just kind of froze in his tracks, which was weird because I feel like these people they're like supposed to be on the same team as him. So why is he freaking out or suddenly chickening out to leave the bunker area? It's very strange.
Yeah, so you left off at the very, very end where you decided to go to the one place you hadn't been, and that was to the school where a young, not at all crazy version of Johnny was with the other originals. And as he saw you, rather than attack you or do anything you would expect, he runs up to Fern and gives her the biggest hug in the world while crying. And he's so happy that you're here. And that's kind of where we left off. He was just totally excited to see you. And I guess that's where we'll start. So Fern, you are just being crushed by Johnny as he hugs you so tight and is crying like gross tears, just like, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. The other originals are looking at the four of you like, what the hell is going on? They look at you, Eddie, and they look at you, Clarence, but something seems a little off from the last time you saw them. Sam, these just look like the other originals to you. You don't ever really care about these guys. But Johnny is just a mess. He is so happy to see you, and he hugs you as tight as he can, and he's just like, Erd, oh God, I'm so happy to see you.
Oh, okay. Why?
It was real. It was all real. It wasn't. I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. And he
Okay.
just-
You're not making a strong case for yourself here right now. This is not. This is not solid evidence for that.
Sam's just laughing meanly. She's like, nice
what was real, Johnny? What are you to what are you referencing?
I was old and lame and dumb and like you hurt me. Do you remember when you hurt me? And he like rubs his leg. He's like, I can still feel it, but there's nothing there. I thought I was going insane, but here you are, and it's just, oh God. He like hugs you more.
Oh yeah, I think a lot of that was probably, a dream. I would never shoot anybody.
Absolutely not.
That's what I told the guys because you're just a little sweet girl.
Right. And Fern looks over at Sam like,
yeah, he like wipes his snotty nose and goes back to the guys, and he's just like, they know what I'm talking about, guys. And Needles is just like, I don't know, dude. And he like looks over at the other originals, and they're just like, and everyone's just sort of weirded out.
Yeah, Johnny, I feel like I had the same kind of dream where everything was really like dusty and dark and there were a bunch of people like in a pool. Did you have that kind of dream,
Yeah,
Johnny?
there was this guy and he
Yeah.
was just so mean and he made me live in this school. Can you imagine living in this school for a decade? It
God, no.
sucked.
I can't even
Yeah,
imagine going
no,
to
I
class.
believe that. Yeah, that sounds right.
Well, y'all want to hang out with us? We're just we're just gonna go in this car here. You
I
want to come
don't-
with?
I don't know if there's any. Is there room? Is there room in your car?
Yeah, like have you ever ridden in a trunk?
What?
Y'all ever ridden in a trunk? You go trunk riding ever? It's pretty fun. Kind of just leave the trunk
I
open,
al-
you tie it up with bungee cord.
I only ride shotgun or drive. I never been in a trunk before.
Wait, y'all got cars? Johnny, don't you got a car?
It's my mom's car. It's a Ford Probe.
Wow.
That was nice flavor.
And
I like that.
Fern has no idea what that means. She grabs him by both of the shoulders and says, Johnny, listen, it was all real. Frank beating you up, the pool, the
What?
people, weird little kids, you being
What?
locked up at a school. It was all
What?
real. You need to come with us, okay?
Except for the part where we hurt you, that didn't happen.
Oh, yeah, no, nobody shot you, okay? Just
No,
get that out of your head.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy talk. I mean, if you want us to continue thinking that you're not crazy, then you got to stop saying that because that's just nuts.
What? So I should come with you then?
Yeah. Johnny, we are intrinsically linked at this point in
Wait.
time.
Wait,
What?
Wait, hang on. Johnny, can you give us just 1 second?
I like motion to everybody to like sort of huddle
Yeah,
up. so we have that.
I'll talk with my guys. And he like goes back over to the original house, and they're just like, "What?"
Can we do like that movie huddle where the camera's like below us and it's
Yes.
looking
Oh,
up
it's
at
looking
us and
down
we're
at
all-
yeah. It's looking up
yeah,
at the
yeah.
four of you, looking down for some reason. Why you're
Yeah,
looking
yeah.
down? Who knows? Yes.
Yeah, who knows?
Yeah.
Hey guys, can we trust this guy?
I do not trust
Yeah.
this guy. I mean,
don't-
he shot that lady.
Yeah, but that
And
was
then
when he
took
was
us
crazy. That was when he had
Yeah.
been locked up in there for like 900 years, and that's why he was so old.
Yeah,
Like,
but
he's so
think about it.
crazy.
Yeah, he doesn't
Trust
seem particularly sane right now, Vern.
Yeah, but that's why we can use him as bait.
I like that idea.
Yeah, it's fair.
You
We
monster.
just gotta figure. Just gotta figure out how to like keep him from turning on us. And definitely, he should not hold a gun.
We just gotta make sure that he thinks that we're his friends and we're here to help him, because I would shoot him again if I could.
Yeah, I
He's a
know.
bad
we all
person.
would.
Look,
I know, but that's
Vern, I don't want to step on your toes or anything, but maybe I should hold the gun next time. Just holding it. You
Oh,
don't
you
have
can
to-
hold it.
Yeah,
I don't know how you use it though.
yeah. I mean, listen, I didn't say that I was gonna use it, and that's the problem. Is that you know how to use it? I think that's the whole issue here. I don't think we should be shooting anybody else. But
I think the time has passed for shooting other people, Eddie. I think there's a lot of people that deserve to be shot right now in this world.
okay.
okay. I
Um,
mean, in general, I'm
hey,
on
guys,
Fern's side on this one,
huddle
but maybe
real
we
quick.
try not to.
Fern, give us a second. Side huddle. Can I get a sidebar really quick? Just a minute. I'll be right back. Hey guys, is Fern okay?
I mean, I tend to take her side on this.
Wait, listen. I'm not saying that that's a bad thing. I'm just wondering. Like, is she okay?
I
Like,
don't know.
just
Maybe she
talked
feels
about shoot-
affinity.
I can
Maybe she
hear
feels
you,
affinity
Eddie.
to the smoke monster, to Bruce Popcorn, because
No, it's
her and
okay.
Johnny
You
are
can't hear
linked.
us. You can't hear
Okay,
us, Fern.
I
Yeah, no,
can't
it's
hear
fine. No, yeah,
you.
you can't hear us. It's fine. Guys, is she? Like, I mean, I'm worried about her more than anything. Like, I feel like this whole event's kind of like messed with her head and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, how could it not? She's old and young and a smoke monster and invisible and not invisible. But I think
Okay.
she's holding up pretty well. She only shot like 2 people. I mean, Clarence shot 2 people too, but he just missed.
Yeah, that's true.
You guys were so
Yeah.
mad about that back then. Now everybody's cool with it. I don't understand.
Listen, there's more. Things have changed, okay, Clarence? The situations have changed.
I was just ahead of the game, Eddie, okay? I knew that. I knew it. Just shot him back
okay.
then.
Yeah, okay. All
Don't talk
right.
about shooting people.
No, we're not. Not anymore. Hi, Fern. Okay.
We totally are.
God. Why do I have a
Y'all, I
cat?
feel like that was necessary, and you are blowing this out of proportion, Eddie. It's not like I'm just gonna go shoot people that don't need to be shot.
Yeah, I mean, look, I'm trying to make sure that none of us get shot. That's my
Okay.
whole. That's my
Okay,
whole.
Eddie, I would never shoot you. You should just consult the magic shoe about these things next time, you know?
Can I ask the magic shoe if Fern would ever shoot me?
Sure, I mean, feel free to roll for that.
Oh,
Yeah, no, the magic suit whispers back like, don't get on her bad side.
I kind of do like a.
See? Magic shoe knows what's up.
Okay, I mean, I'm gonna trust you on this one, Fern. You haven't shot me yet, so I guess technically you're in the right on this one.
Okay. Glad we could come to a conclusion.
All right, great.
So
Okay, what do we
we
do
taking
about
the crazy person?
which
Oh,
one?
yeah.
You're gonna have to be more specific.
The one who we shot and then tried to kill us and took us hostage and then shot that lady. That one.
Oh,
Okay.
hey, Johnny.
Yeah. Yeah, guys.
Elspeth is having a serious Daenerys story arc right now.
What? How dare you insinuate these things, of which I will not speak because there might be people that don't know what we're referring.
Besides, guys, this show is made up on the spot and
Yeah.
not at all just like thought up at the last minute. And yeah, this is fun.
Right.
Come on,
I'm
we
just
have a
going to
writing team here.
my script, that I have over here that
Yeah.
it's totally scripted.
And it'd be crazy if there was a Starbucks cup on my desk in this shot. That'd be weird.
Right.
Yeah, I think we should take Johnny. I think
think
he'd
we
be a
should
great addition to our group.
I think we should ask him about that time he took us hostage and shot that lady.
What do
Do you
you
remember that, though? Do
what do
we
you-
want him to remember that?
What do you mean? I did what?
When you shot the female agent?
It's
And you
shut
took
it
us hostage?
Kind of did.
Yeah, you took us hostage
I
and you
took
threatened to
you
kill
out. I
us.
would never take you out. I'm so sorry. Needles looks at him like, who is this little punk bitch? Who is that? All the originals just like, what is going on right now? None of them seem to understand. Their tough leader was all talk.
Wait, we can
use this. We can use this. Hey, guys, it looks like your leader's having some issues here. Is he gonna be okay?
With you guys? Probably not.
Okay. I mean, seems like he's having like a nervous breakdown here. Do we
Probably because he
We
has
need to-
cooties from you nerds. Why was he hanging out
Cooties?
with you guys anyway?
Man, I don't know. Ask him.
Cooties you can't cure that.
Yeah, it's
It's
incurable.
an incurable disease.
Yeah,
Everyone knows
yeah.
that.
You
Yep,
get cooties
it's
from girls anyway, okay? Jeez.
yeah, it's
Yeah,
terminal.
this is
Wait,
why I'm
you
worried the
would
two of you
know,
have it.
Clarence.
I'm just laughing. I'm like, oh, Needles, that's hilarious. Okay, maybe we should take Johnny and go somewhere else.
Yeah, meanwhile,
Yeah, it's
Alistair's
you and
just in the
Johnny.
car like a dutiful parent, just like,
He's the chaperone.
All right,
yeah, he's
let's
waiting.
take him. Get in the car.
Okay. Yeah, Johnny goes with you, and he like looks back at the originals, and the originals just like, what are you doing? And he's like, I'll be back, guys. I have to finish this. And he just gets in, and who gets in the car where? Where are you all sitting?
Oh, there's a lot of us. Okay, so
Is there a middle front seat?
No. There's 2 front seats, and then there's a like bench back seat.
so
There are
Is
now
there room
5
in
of
the
you,
trunk?
plus Alistair. You can look in the trunk.
Okay, Fern looks in the trunk.
Yeah, you pop open the trunk, and it's filled with boxes. The boxes that Alistair put back there in order to try to escape with all of his stuff from the last episode.
I mean, we can squish in the back seat.
All right, someone's gonna have to sit on my lap.
I'll put Fern on my lap.
All right,
Okay,
yeah.
Fern
Oh.
sits in Sam's lap.
So,
But I want to keep asking Johnny questions too.
Yeah, does Eddie, Clarence, which one of you sits up front?
I'll sit up front.
Okay, yeah. Eddie, you sit up front. Clarence,
Yeah.
you're sitting next to Johnny, who is in between you and Sam, and Fern is on Sam's lap. And Alistair starts up the car and then looks back at the group of you and is like, all right, where to?
I'm gonna have such a fun time messing with this guy.
Oh my God.
Okay, where were you headed before all this happened? You know?
Well,
Alistair?
I was headed away from all of this.
Well, too bad you're here now.
Yes,
Lucky
no,
you.
too bad, Edward, too bad.
Where's
So-
the
Kind of the one
headquarters in the
driving the
town,
car.
or the lake, or you know?
The headquarters in
Where-
the town. My dear, you
There's-
were just there. That bunker was the last place we had.
What about DC?
Great question. What about DC? I figured I'd give it a shot, but you never know.
Should we try it?
I've never been there, but I know it stands for the capital, right? Because it's the capital of the USA.
Yeah,
It is
Washington, the capital. Mhm.
I can see your American education system continues to sparkle and shine amongst the world. Okay,
Thank
well,
you.
look, it's worth giving it a shot. I figured I would try for DC and we would see what happened.
All right,
We have
let's
snacks.
go. Oh
I'm
yeah,
sorry,
can
we
have
don't
snacks?
have snacks. You can hold it.
Well, can we get snacks on the way? Can we stop at a McDonald's
Yeah.
or something?
I've
I'm
never been on
really,
a road trip before.
I'm jonesing for some Funyuns like you would not believe.
Wait, don't
We
we
need
don't need
road
to go to
trip
DC
music.
now because they're here? What?
That's a
wanna
good
go on a
point,
road
Clarence. I
trip.
mean, they're all here, but if they're all here, then perhaps they're not at the main base.
Yeah, and they'll
Hmm.
never suspect that we would go straight to the heart of the swarm.
Indeed.
That's a good point. We could just reverse psychological them.
Yes,
That-
yes, we could reverse psychological them. That's true, Fern.
Also, I really want to go on a road trip because I've never been on a road trip before. And I want to play that game where you have to like spot the license plates from all the different states.
Oh, for the love of God. And he like starts up the car and just like starts driving.
Yeah, one time
Okay, I guess we're
One
going.
time- we were on the road and I think I saw one from Hawaii. Yeah, I know.
They must have
That's
brought it
what-
over in a helicopter
Yeah, I think that one's worth like at least triple points.
for sure.
Will a group of you roll for me investigation rolls to see if you notice anything on your drive out of town?
Nope.
If you
Eddie
all have to
doesn't
throw
notice
me an
anything.
investigation. Nope, Eddie's still busy talking.
Yep.
Fern too busy talking.
Ooh.
Talking about that
Oh,
license
Sam.
plate.
Yeah, so everyone's talking about license plates and talking about like fun car games. And Sam, even though you instigated this whole fun car game thing, you quickly grow bored with it all and look out the window and notice that as you drive, you can't help but feel like the further you get away from town, the more something feels off. Like the town itself is sort of calling you back, or the woods as you drive away look less and less familiar. Like this is the place that even though you just moved there, and you are new to this area, something feels a little bit strange to you. And as you make your way to the highway and you get on, you notice that there are less and less cars, and you know that there's just something doesn't make sense to you. You feel it in your gut. As you drive far away, you feel like as you are headed towards, say, a major highway, you would think there'd be more cars on this highway. Or you think that like there'd be more just animals, like birds in the sky, or like something doesn't feel right to you. The trees begin to all sort of look the same. Something's wrong.
Hey, 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 old Alistair. Is like the simulation not as good out here?
I'm sorry, the simulation?
Doesn't it seem weird that there's no cars or animals and the trees all look the same?
What do you mean? There's a car right there as one like drives by you. I think you're I wouldn't worry.
Well, what about, you know what I think would kind of make me believe it more was if I saw 3 cars in a row, because then I feel like I would feel like it was more alive. And a
Where do you
bird.
think you
3
live, dear?
cars.
We're out in the country.
No, I really feel like I need to see 3 cars and a bird.
3 cars and a bird. Well, maybe if you wish hard enough.
So
And he
3
starts
cars and a
wishing
bird.
really hard.
Edward, is she always like this? I don't.
Hey, I'm wishing.
What do you mean? Wishing for what? 3 cars and a bird? We're not
I'm not
Oprah,
wishing,
my
I'm
dear
just
boy.
saying, if 3 cars pass us by in the next few minutes, I'm gonna feel like everything's normal.
I don't control cars.
It doesn't seem weird to you what's around?
No, why would I?
Look around.
Look. Yeah, and he like looks around, but he does a very cursory glance. Like he just like looks and he's like, nothing's out of the ordinary.
You're either lying to me or you're stupid.
Does anyone else
Oh.
notice anything? And he like looks back at all of you.
I don't see McDonald's yet, so no.
Does can I ask the magic shoe if there's anything weird?
Of course, yeah, go for it.
Magic shoe doesn't know.
Yeah, no
I
magic
love
shoe.
the magic shoe the
Sorry.
most.
Unfortunately, it's just a shoe. Yeah.
For now.
Okay. For now, you're right. It could sprout legs and be like, "Hello, friend. You're the only
Oh,
one I've ever
man.
loved." Yeah.
That would just absolutely make my life.
That's how it ends. It's just like, Eddie, you're the only one who has ever shown me a kindness. Let me and my people repay you. And all the shoe aliens come down, and that's how this shit
Down,
ends.
yeah. become the
Spoilers.
shoe
That's how this all
overlord.
ends.
Right, great.
Yeah. So he's definitely playing a bit coy. If you could give me a comprehend roll, Samantha.
No, nothing. Shoot.
No,
Yeah.
yeah, no, definitely something. You can tell your years of pestering Alistair have really gotten to him, and really just like you can tell when he is perturbed and flustered, and you fluster him a great deal constantly. You always are under his skin, and you notice very much that whatever you're saying to him about this whole, is this real? What's going on? It's very obvious he's keeping something from you and he doesn't want to talk about it. And you notice that he keeps sort of checking both the rear view mirror and he keeps looking off to the side as if he's trying to look for something that is almost squint worthy. You notice he sort of like squints his eyes a little bit, like he's trying to see a thing, but you don't really know what he's looking for.
Hey, what are you looking for? You know, I have young eyes. Maybe I could help look for it if you just told me what we were looking for. Because you kind of have old eyes, I feel like, and you're not going to be able to see it that much.
I really do not like you. If you could just please stop, please. once we get to Washington,
Mm-mm.
if we can get there, I
No.
feel like we could solve this whole thing.
No. See, the thing is, Alistair, I think that you're lying to me, and I really don't like being lied to. It's just like a personal thing that I have, but I'm gonna
Oh,
keep
dear
talking
God.
until you tell me what's up and
Oh,
why
my sweet God.
it's weird
Teenagers are the
here.
worst. I can't believe I was one of you once. Okay.
Old people
Please
are the
stop.
worst.
Please
No,
stop.
I'm
He-
gonna
he, like,
literally
as-
keep talking. I could do this all day. This is like my one skill. I'm gonna put this on my resume.
As you keep going at him, he slams on the brakes. And you all sort of jostle forward. And it isn't because he's mad at you. You recognize with your 2 and 2 rolls, you recognize that he stopped for another reason. Like the car sort of swerves to the side and he has stopped. But all you can see in front of you is more highway and more trees and sky, but nothing else. And he is stopped, and he immediately gets out of the car and begins to walk forward.
What do you see?
He's a little too far out of range unless you shout at him, because he's out of the car now and you guys are still inside the car. So you can shout at him like, "What do you see?" But you can't just ask him.
I
wanna
mean,
get
there's. Okay, I'm gonna get behind the wheel, just so we have that as an option.
Okay, sure. Yeah, you get out and get behind the wheel. Sure. He is walking forward and he holds his hand out and like touches a thing. But he's a distance away now.
I wanna go with him. I wanna see.
Yeah,
I wanna see what he's doing.
Sure. Yeah.
I want to go too.
Clarence.
Me too. Me too. Me too.
Okay, yeah. Eddie, did you join them in this leaving the car thing?
Eddie's gonna nap.
All right, yeah. Johnny stays in the car as well. So the three of you get out and you go towards Alistair, who is touching, like, looks like he's stroking the air. And you can see sort of disappointment on his face. And he looks back at the group of you and he's like, I thought certainly we could make it, but apparently we won't.
I'm gonna reach out and try to touch whatever.
Yeah, you feel a hard wall.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So we are in a simulation.
There's no such thing as a simulation. What do you think we're doing? This
We're in a
isn't
ball, then.
simulation, Samantha.
We're in a ball.
It's so much more complicated than you could possibly understand. This is
I'm not
Is
actually.
it
He's
that
like-
two
dumb.
balls and not just one, and that's why it's complicated?
that is Clarence. You must remember, my boy, you must remember how this all started.
Mm. Well, which part? Like the whole thing?
Do you remember when you found the balls? Clearly you must.
Well, yeah. We found the balls, and then like Fern disappeared, and we had to go find her.
No. Oh my God. Do you not remember the very beginning? It wasn't Fern who found the balls and touched them. It was you, Clarence. You were the one who touched them first.
Really?
Yes, really. Go back and watch the first episode. Yes, really, it was you.
I didn't go back and watch because I want to be surprised.
Fern was the one who Fern touched the fakes. She was the one who touched the fakes. The original balls. That was you, Clarence.
Well, what does that have to do with anything?
All of this world. It's your construction. Your hometown, the places you've been, the things you've seen, all from your memory. I'd hoped, perhaps, you had been to Washington, but unfortunately, you have not.
Well,
And this, my friend, It's as far as we can go.
Are you saying we're in Clarence's mind right now?
No, no, no. We're not in his mind. You can't do that. Clarence is projecting this. This is
Oh my
all
God,
it
Clarence.
is.
Clarence,
Make
can I
a
have a
giant
unicorn?
pink polar bear.
Yeah. Please, 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 please.
I thought I remembered
Pegasus.
Sam liking me a lot more than she does, though.
We'll see
Uh,
what kind of unicorn you get me.
I don't know anything about that, but what I do know is that whenever someone enters the balls, the world is created based on their experience of it.
So we're in the balls that we touched right now?
My dear boy, you always have been.
He's not hearing any of this, of course.
Yeah, no,
He's
you're in
laughing
the
at the
car,
car.
like,
Okay, got
listening
it.
to Depeche Mode or something. I have no idea what's going
You
on in there.
gross. No. Never. You. I'm gonna throw up in my own mouth.
So well,
Is
I don't-
the smoke monster real? Or is that part of Clarence's
No,
memories?
I don't remember Smoke Monster.
frankly, it's the only real thing here. You remember you were told long ago these orbs existed, and they have for some time, and in the 50s we tried our hardest to experiment. It was the Cold War. We thought certainly it could be used to our advantage. The rings, the multiple copies of orbs, we thought for sure. But unfortunately, there were complications.
Is Clarence the only one that's real?
Wait, are
That
we not
is
real?
a thing I do not know, because if that's the case, then and he like shows you his fingers and he has no rings. He's like, then I am not real either.
Well, I don't remember you from before any of this happened. So
Yes,
how-
that is unfortunately one of the side effects of this world we live in. Whenever someone enters and creates their reality, the other previously created realities cease to exist, and those stuck in them are transferred to the new one. Only those who
not-
have the rings can remember their previous lives.
Wait, so this is the whole world that we live in right now? This is it? I haven't been to Washington, so now I can't ever go to Washington?
Unfortunately, my dear boy, you have no idea what Washington looks like, let alone how to get there, so no, we cannot go.
How do we get out? If we can get out.
Fantastic
I mean, do we
question.
just get
Obviously,
Clarence
if
out?
I could get out, I would get out myself.
So we're just not real.
You very well may be. I don't
mean, we're
know.
real in here, and if we can't get
Fern,
out,
Fern reaches out to Sam and does like that little kid thing when they want a hug.
oh, give her a big hug.
I'm real.
I don't think I'm real either, but I think that in here we're real, and that's okay. We can make lives for ourselves in this tiny, tiny town. We'll live like queens on pegacorns. Seriously, Clarence, can I have a pegacorn? Can I get 2, please?
I don't know what that is.
Hello,
don't-
Lisa Frank? Come on. You know what a
Who?
pegacorn is?
I don't think that's how this works.
I don't know. Have we tried? I have a
There have been
magic
times
ear
where
thingy.
others have come here and created worlds of their own. Imagine, if you will, if a man, a Frenchman, if you will, touched the orbs. Perhaps now we'd be in Paris.
Why would we be in Paris and him and his friends wouldn't be?
Those
That don't
trapped
make
in the
no sense.
No, those trapped in the orbs, all of us, are now there. We are part of their world, whether they like it or not.
Oh,
So we're just hoping somebody more glamorous touches the orbs?
No, we're hoping to get out of here, Samantha.
Okay,
how
but
do we do that, Alistair? I mean, that's what you're here for, right? You know how this works.
I'm trying my hardest. I've been trying for years. I thought perhaps with the other balls that were created, we could somehow find a way out, but all it did was take us deeper and deeper.
I think we need the smoke monster.
I think we
'Cause
do
it
too.
took
The
your
problem is it's
brain.
searching. Yes. The problem is if we unleash it into the real world, I have no idea what will happen.
I think we got another choice. I think we'd be stuck in here.
Have we ever been in the real world?
I would imagine so. How else would you get here?
If we've been in the real world, that means maybe we are real.
Well, the only thing we know for certain is the last time you were in the real world is when you touched those balls.
Gotta find. That's it. We just
We
have to find
balls.
those. I mean, okay, Alistair, where do you think they would be? We thought that you had them, or somebody else had them, and apparently no
No.
one knows where they are.
Well, clearly I had the fakes, and you used them numerous times. I thought I'd finally found the real ones, but obviously I was wrong, and if what I assume is true and Clarence touched them, where did you touch the balls, Clarence? Grow up. All of you grow up. Where did you touch the orbs? The
I didn't hear
spheres?
that. That's an Octo laughing thing. That's not an Eddie laughing thing. I can't even hear this
Octo
conversation.
Pimp from the internet, stop laughing. Where did you touch those balls?
I think they were down in the cave by Fern's house.
So,
Yeah, the hole.
if they're down in the cave, then perhaps in the real world, the four of you are still down in the cave?
That's right. I think Eddie said that there was something down there. And, but like only he could see it or something. I don't know. That's just probably Eddie being Eddie, but maybe if we went down there, we could find something out.
The best case scenario is that we can pull you out of this and perhaps you'll still be there. I don't know.
Like clones of us?
No, like you of you.
Oh, me of me.
Oh,
So
sweet
we have to
God,
kind of merge
children,
with
I
our
just
bodies, because it would be sweet to have identical twins. I would be the evil twin, and she would be the nice twin.
it's not even how that works. It's not. No,
I'm pretty sure that's how it works.
I can't even. And he like walks back to the car and like looks at Eddie who's sleeping and just like like exasperated goes back in. And it leaves the
Wait.
three of you alone outside.
First
should
of
go to
all,
the
I
hole.
really enjoy irritating Alistair. Like, it's something that fulfills me as a human being, and it really makes me happy on the inside. So that's number one. Number two, I guess we got to go into the hole.
So
Agreed.
should I like start collecting like taxes from the peasants who live in my world I created?
You should make me a pegacorn.
Also,
know what that is.
can I be a king?
Clarence, give me a comprehend roll. Let's see if you understand what was just said, or if you understand like the ramifications of what's going on.
I'm trying to wrap my head around it right now. I'm over here thinking. So I hadn't said
Yeah,
anything. I'm
sure.
like,
Let me see if I can help you.
Can I
Let's see if you can roll comprehend.
I have better hair.
Yeah, wow,
knew my hair
two.
was
Okay.
flat.
Great. So, it starts to wash over you that what you think Alistair's trying to say is that when you touched those balls originally, way back when, something in you created this world, right? And the world that was created based off of your memories and the place you live. And those people that were near you, Eddie, Fern, Samantha, were sucked in as well, according to him. The group of you have sort of created this reality together, but what he insinuated is that anyone who touches the balls, the new reality inside the ball becomes whatever they imagine it to be. So if a dude from France touched the balls, it would become Paris, perhaps. But you would still be there, stuck in the balls, because you didn't leave. So now you would just be like 4 kids in Paris. The question is whether that would change you to like little Parisian children. You don't know. But what you do know is that you'd still be stuck there. The biggest problem is that it only lets you go places you have been. And so going to, for example, DC can't happen because you've never been there.
Yeah.
Now it's based off your memory, so it's not a dream. It's not like you can be like, and then I have crazy powers, right? But obviously there's something at work here because you have used wacky technology, things that shouldn't exist. There's been weird computer terminals and strange devices that only could come from the mind of a big old nerd. There is, for example, an earpiece that can let you hear everything, or a pencil that has the ability to hack everything, right? Think very video game tropey. Those are things that are in this world with you. And so you are very much just like caught up in it. And this is your reality. The difference is that when Fern touched the orbs that were the fake ones, when you went into the next reality, it was all sort of based off of Fern's version of her life. The problem is that it was corrupted. So the place you saw was your hometown, right? It's everything that Fern is used to. It's what Fern knows. But she saw
dirty.
Yeah, she saw like how everything was twisted and warped and distorted. But it, again, if it was like a dude from France, maybe it'd be a twisted, warped, distorted version of France, of like Paris, right? So that's kind of what was going on. That version became Fern's. But because you touched it first, this reality is your reality, my dude. This is the one you created, and everyone in it is just sort of like trapped in your reality together with you. The only people who remember all the previous realities are the people who have the rings. And the people who have the rings, the reason why they remember is because the rings are part of the smoke creature. And so the key is that smoke creature obviously extends beyond all realities and probably has to do something with that thing that Samantha saw when she went back in time and saw some weird ass smoke monster in a temple. So this is like, you recognize that this is all you created this reality, but there's a lot there that you now understand, hopefully, about what your situation is.
And is that why everybody's like the Terminator agents can stand up and stuff? Like they're not real?
Probably not.
Oh, they're not even real.
Yeah, the only people that you know to truly be real, well, actually, you don't know anyone to truly be real. The only people that you think are real are probably the people who probably have rings or people you consider close friends. But I mean, honestly, Johnny may not be real. Johnny could just be a version of Johnny that Clarence remembers. This could all be fake. You have no clue. You will not know until you really, truly exit what is real and what is not.
I know. I was trying to figure out if we could have some type of test, realism test, but it doesn't sound like we can. So, okay, I think that we should operate under the assumption that we are real.
Okay.
Because otherwise it doesn't, like, we're not going to behave any differently and we're just going to be stressed out if we think we're not real. So I think that we're real. We don't know about anybody else.
We were dead in other versions, so we've been in other worlds, right? We just don't remember.
Yeah.
We've died in them. Well, until now that we don't remember them and our bodies are gone.
Yeah.
Well, the reason why your bodies are gone, you surmise with your comprehend roll, is because none of that was actually real. It was all just like you recreating things with your mind. Because you think, and every test with the balls, those fake balls, when you went into the alternate world or you used them in some way, it just sort of reset or changed your current version of this world you created.
Okay.
Man, that's
Gotcha.
Yeah.
What does
So
it
you
happen
guys,
to be like?
you died or didn't die. Yeah.
Yeah. If we go back into the car and like Is there having like a cool spot for the hack everything key to go to and turn it into a plane?
There is no turn into a plane, unfortunately. Yeah. It can just like open stuff or access computers, but it can't like do anything like. And now we're in a helicopter. This car became the Batmobile. Yeah, no.
It's like it may be Clarence's world, but it's not like you said, it's not a dream where you can like change stuff.
Right. There's little tiny things that are sort of like things you wish you had, but you're still operating in some sort of reality that you understand.
The Clarence flavored world. I got you.
Absolutely.
I mean, his grandma still makes pie, right?
That's why there's so much pie.
Yeah. It's based off the fact that no matter what Clarence thinks and wants and desires in life, he can't really make this world his perfect world because, like, his brain understands that, like, even though he pines romantically after Samantha, she will never just be like, oh yeah, he's totally a cool dude, I want to be with him. Or like Johnny definitely picks on Clarence, so of course he's gonna pick on Clarence here. Like, it's just your brain dealing with shit, and it just copied it and put it in here. So it's just like the real world, except it's not.
Fancy.
Yeah.
So fancy. Well, I guess we need to go back to the ground zero, right? See if we can make something happen there.
Yeah. Try and pull ourselves out of ourselves.
I still think we're gonna have twins.
I'd be cool with a twin. I mean, I already met Shadow Me.
Yeah, like a real twin. That would be sweet.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna get twins. Let's go.
All right.
Does that mean that? Does that mean that Frank or the Fern's brother that we met isn't real? He's just in another world. Now he's just gone, but Johnny was in the world and moved. I don't know. It's still bugging me.
Anyway, I guess you have to ask them.
Yeah,
you have to see. Yeah, you have to go down that path should you choose. So yeah, what do you want to do?
Yeah, Johnny remembers
the hole?
too. I don't know if Okay, let's go to the hole.
Okay, sure. Yeah. You get back in the car. Alistair's sitting there, sort of his head on the steering wheel, just like in a huff. Eddie is just in his own world, having a good old time. Johnny looks at the group of you as you get in. He's like, "What? News? What? Why aren't we going?"
Hey guys, what'd you find out? Nothing. That's cool.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
We should just let him sleep.
It's probably for the best. Otherwise,
I know. All right,
we're just gonna. We're just
time for the
turn back.
hole.
Yeah, we're gonna go check out what's in the hole because we kind of forgot
see my
something that was
twin.
there.
The hole. Why are we going back there?
Also, we're gonna get twins.
Wait,
Eddie,
what?
maybe we'll meet the person who wore the magic shoe. Like they would be like an oracle.
We're gonna meet who? The shoeman?
The shoeman. Of course.
Whoa, I don't know if I'm ready for that.
You are.
I have so many questions.
And we're gonna get them all answered.
Yeah. There are gonna be so many answers, Eddie. You're not gonna be able to fit them all.
Yeah,
Wow.
Schumann's gonna tell us everything.
Is that his name?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Wow,
Alistair starts
God.
up the car and just turns around and starts driving. He's just had it with you guys.
Wow, Schumann really got you, huh?
Yeah, Alistair's just like, just starts driving back. So you're going to head to the hole, is your plan?
Yeah, attempt to.
All right,
Yar.
sure. Yeah, he drives you right back to Fern's house, and you all pull out into Fern's big backyard. You see Wiz Life and beyond the forest where the hole lies. Is the plan just to go straight there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything else
Okay.
you guys
Yeah,
want to do?
unless we think we need anything from the house.
I mean,
Like
Eddie didn't really get any
power.
input, nor do I think he has any. So I think he's just sort of going along.
Okay. So the 6 of you begin to march towards the hole, and as you begin to head through the woods, you start to hear like the like a chittering around you. And the closer you get, the louder it becomes. And in your periphery, you can see that this wisp of black smoke, whatever this is definitely following you, but it's not engaging you in any way. It's sort of just like watching you.
So we'll keep going. I'm gonna wave at it in a gesture of goodwill.
Sure.
Hi.
Give me a heart roll. Whoa. Yeah, give me sort of heart roll. I'll let you determine what type of heart you want to use. If you can explain it to me. All right, or just straight
Oh.
heart. Yeah, it detects your goodwill and doesn't. It just like sort of stays, like keeps its distance as the group of you begin to go down the ramp into the hole.
Yeah,
Once you're down below,
we're all in the same situation, so I feel for it a little bit now.
yeah, once you're down below, you are in the dark of this room. The only light is coming from the shaft on the ramp. And in the middle, you see where the orbs that you found were. You see the room filled with skeletons, all of them like reaching out for the orb. And you see the places that you dug out where there was a helicopter and there was a gateway room and there was a place where you found the bones of a young girl. All of that's still down there.
So
Maybe one of us should touch the orbs where the orbs would be.
You mean like
well,
put
if
him
Maybe
it's
it's
back?
there in the
Clarence's
real
world,
world.
then why don't Clarence do it?
Wait, Clarence's world? What?
Yeah, I'm like God of the world, man.
Not
He
really a
made
god, 'cause he
you,
can't
Eddie.
actually make anything cool.
Eddie,
Claire-
you're a figment of his of his brain.
Man, then I'm like the coolest thing he's ever thought of.
I've made the world in my own image,
Wow.
Eddie. Isn't that cool?
Yeah, that is cool. Man, I'm actually really impressed. Wait, can you help me meet the Schumann?
I can't. No, I didn't know this shoe. I can't do anything.
Oh, okay. So you
Pretty
can't make
stony.
anything that you didn't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, wait. Have you ever heard of a band called Iron Maiden?
Yeah, but my grandma doesn't let me listen to it because it's devil music.
Oh, man, I mean, she's right, but like, I was hoping that maybe I could meet them before I, out of existence. Like, whatever. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's cool. Just
Go
keep
over
doing
where
what
the
you're doing,
balls were
Clarence.
and like put my hands over where the balls were while he's talking to me. Like, see,
Yeah, you go, you reach out to touch them, and you just like slap ground.
start doing that thing to where you try to when you're asleep and you're trying to open your eyes up, try to channel that feeling into my hands.
Yeah, nothing. You don't feel
Fern
it.
pulls out her telescope, her
Sure.
binocular things, and starts looking
Mhm.
through the lens, seeing if she
Yeah,
can see anything that might not be visible otherwise.
You look through the lens, and as you look around the room, you see dead in the center, right where Clarence is, a bright glow.
Oh, Clarence, you're standing like right on it.
Whoa.
Huh? Hey, move back and look at my feet.
It's glowing.
Here?
Like, yeah, just to the right, just a little bit.
My right or your right?
You're right. No, your other right. Yeah. Okay, oh, right there. There's like a glow, and I think that's all I see.
There's just some dead guy's leg here.
Oh, okay. Maybe touch his leg.
Is this the Schumann?
Oh my God, what if it's a human? This is gonna be a great scientific discovery.
We could put the shoe back on him and make him complete.
Yeah,
again.
you reach out to the hand to the leg, and you grab onto these bones, but that's really all that's there. You can never truly see anything. You just keep grabbing stuff, and she's like, it's glowing there. You can't really see what glow she's referring to. You're sort of grabbing at bones at this point, and there's nothing really. There are no balls or anything there that you can touch. But obviously, there's a residual something there.
Fern, you're weird in this world. Come over here and like feel around or something.
Can I see the glow? Can anyone else see the glow?
You have to look through the telescope, lens.
Okay.
Here.
I'll take a look.
Yeah, you see it. You see a bright glow.
Oh yeah, there it is. Cool.
Hey, Eddie, you hold that, and then I'll go over there, and you tell me if anything happens. Maybe we can all try it and see if it reacts.
Yeah,
Maybe we
go.
have to do it together.
Okay.
All of us.
Okay, let's stand here. And maybe Sam, you could come over here too.
Yeah. We'll all do it together. We'll try to like touch it at the same time.
Okay. All right, are we here, Eddie?
Yeah, can we do like a hot cold thing to like
Yeah,
get
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, okay, warmer,
Hey,
colder,
hey.
cold. No, colder.
Okay.
Ooh, no, warmer. No, warmer. Okay. Yeah, warmer. Colder somehow. No, warmer now. Okay. And good. You're there.
here?
You're
Okay.
there.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm not moving.
As you stand there, Fern, Eddie, through the telescope, you detect like a shadow coming down the hallway behind the group of you. And Sam, in your earpiece that you have, you can hear footsteps. It sounds like 2 or 3 people coming down the hallway.
Hey, 2 or 3 people are coming. What? Hi.
Guys,
Say
Hello.
nothing.
They know we're here.
guys,
Yeah.
there's
I'm trying to distract
there's
them.
shadow monster. Shadow, it's coming.
Hey, Eddie, okay.
Maybe we don't call her a monster.
Sorry.
Maybe we
Well, I
call
don't
her
know
a friend.
Bruce Popcorn.
Yeah, Bruce
Bruce
is
Popcorn.
coming. Bruce is coming. Sorry.
Yeah, as you expect to see this shadow creature come down the hallway, instead, the shadow that appears and steps out into the sort of light of this room, the dim light of this room, is an older woman in a suit and tie, and behind her she's flanked with 2 gentlemen in suits and ties. And they look you over, and then they look and see Alistair sort of standing there on the dirt. And she's like, Alistair, of course you would be here. And she like just sort of is playing with a napkin in her hand, like a handkerchief in her hands. She's sort of cleaning herself off from the dust.
Well, at top of the morning to you too.
Indeed.
Is this the woman that was in the other set of balls that was shot?
No, this is a different woman. This is a different woman
Okay.
that you have not seen before.
Okay.
Well,
Hi, I'm Samantha. Love the outfit. Looks great. How you doing? What's your
I'm
name?
doing fine. You are going to be doing less fine soon if you do not help us.
Oh, it's starting with the threat. See, that's interesting. Usually I try to butter people up a little bit and then I go in for the threat and then you're nice to them afterwards. So they're sort of emotionally confused the whole time, trying to like distract so that they can kind of keep trying to find stuff.
I do not have time for this. She like snaps her fingers, and one of the men behind her moves towards you, Samantha, to like grab you.
Oh my God.
Oh, are we gonna dance? This is fantastic. I'm like trying to like get him to go.
Yeah,
Hey,
give
can I
me a
have my
body roll. He's gonna
telescope?
try and
Or like find
yeah,
the
you can use your
ball or
telescope.
something. Like, I'm giving you a body roll. Okay.
Yeah,
Wait
give me a
for
body
my
roll so you
hero,
can get out of the way.
everybody. Yeah.
Love that dance.
No, he
Ah.
just grabs you and holds you and like squeeze like bear hugs. Like almost
Mm.
squeezing the breath out of you.
I'm like, bad touch, bad touch.
Yeah, he's just really tight squeeze. Very just like
Fern runs up to him and bites his arm.
yeah, you run up to him and bite his arm, and he just like looks at you. He looks at you, Fern, and you're like on his arm, and he just like looks down at you and it's like, really?
Let her go. Ah.
And he like looks over at this woman, and she's just like, children. Alistair, why have you brought them here? And Alistair looks at her and he's like, you know why. We've got to get out of here. And she's like, oh, I see you've lost your ring. And you can see on her finger, she has a black ring around her finger. And she looks at Alistair and she's like, that is so unfortunate. And as she looks at him,
You better watch out, lady. I know someone who wants that thing pretty bad.
oh, the creature? Yes, it would. And she like barely acknowledges that it's probably around. And Alistair sort of like backs away and he's like, you wouldn't dare. It's like, oh, my friend. You can't believe how long I've waited to do this. And she sort of like looks him over and does another just sort of step towards him and pulls out a thing very similar to what you have, Clarence, that little like press button thing.
Yeah.
And she presses it and Alistair's immediately gone.
Where did he go?
Where all broken things go. Now, shall we finish these?
To the fix-it shop.
Trash can?
Okay, so you're all imbeciles. Perfect. Here is the plan. You will cease what you're doing. You will stop trying to help this creature. And in return, you can live out the rest of your days here.
But this is a simulation.
Yeah, it's all plugged.
Certainly.
It's like a brain dream.
But would you rather live in a simulation happily or die?
Oh man.
Well, I mean, if we
I
die
don't
here,
know
do
if I
we wake
can
up
do it.
there?
Potential threat.
Pretty tough choice.
Yes, oh, very tough.
Well, why do you want to keep us in here anyway?
I don't want to keep you here. You insist on trying to help this creature, and I don't want that.
Okay, but why not?
My reasons are my own reasons. I shouldn't have to explain to you. You're children.
But we're kind of in the middle of this too, and I feel like we should understand what's going on.
You're in the
So you
middle of
don't have to kill
nothing.
us.
You are side. You are nothing. And she like looks over at one of the guys standing next to her, and he's like, "Come on, Alicia, we gotta go." She's like, "Okay. Well, this has been pleasant. Don't interfere anymore, children." And she like starts to turn around and walk away. And the guy next to her follows her, and the guy holding you, Samantha, let's go. And he turns around and starts to follow.
No way. You can't leave. That thing's
I
gonna
can't
come
leave.
help us. And you know what? We're friends
Goodbye,
with Shadow
Fern.
Monster.
Goodbye,
I'm
Fern.
gonna look for the shadow monster. See if I can find it.
Did I notice the shadow monster coming in here?
It hasn't come in there. It was outside
Okay.
last time you saw.
Okay.
Okay, but if we live in a simulation, isn't the monster gonna be? I mean, isn't Bruce gonna be trapped in here with us?
That, you dummies, is the point. And she like walks towards the darkness and sort of like,
Oh,
Just she
okay.
disappears.
she doesn't disappear, but she like walks into the shadows and is gone.
We should follow her.
Or did you mute yourself, Elspeth? I'm sure you had a great something to say. You're totally muted.
Oh, Ken?
Oopsies.
Bye bye.
Ken vanished. For
He-
Elspeth is.
He
does have a
posted.
great face.
Someone's mowing their lawn outside, so I have to like mute it so that you don't hear the lawnmower. Sorry.
I was saying, I can't believe she just left us here. I hope that thing gets her.
One of us has
Yeah,
to touch
she-
it, and then we'll merge with it, and then we could non-violently stop her.
Hmm.
What about
I'm
violently?
gonna-
What if that's an option too? 'Cause she won't keep us in here or kill us. That
You
was
know,
them was our two options. We either die in here or we stay in here forever.
As you begin to weigh your options, there's like a brief gust of wind almost, and Alistair falls to the ground behind you.
There you are. We was worried about you. I'm just kidding. No one was worried about you, but we're wondering how the hell we can actually get out of here because she just came in here and poof, you were gone.
Yes, thank you for worrying or not about me. Well, I guess I know where my place is now without a ring. And he just sort of like brushes himself off from the dirt, and he's like, I, like you, am at the whims of this place now.
Where
We've
did
got to
you
get that
go?
ring back. We've
Where
got
did I
to.
go? Nowhere. I don't know. Dark.
What,
She
what,
said
what
it
if
was
we
a
summon?
broken
What if we
ring,
summon
though.
the shadow monster? And maybe if we can help it, it can help us because we need that ring, right?
Terrific. Yes.
I mean, what
I
other
mean-
option do we have, Grandpa? Jeez, you're disappearing in and out of freaking dimensions, and we're over here trying to figure out if we want to live here or die.
Wait,
That's
I have
not
an
fair.
idea. Wait, I just had a thought. So this is a simulation, right?
Hmm? This Clarence is simulation.
Clarence's simulation. Shoe. Should we live in the simulation?
She doesn't know.
Shoe doesn't know. Yeah. The shoe's a little weirded out by such a weird question. But one of the things you do know is that so far the only thing that is trying to get out like you is this creature. And it wants out very, very badly. But
Mm-hmm.
there has to be a reason why they want to keep it locked inside. And why they're willing to let you be inside too. And I guess you're gonna have to figure out what that is. Or try to understand what the worst thing is here. Or you could just go try to talk to the creature.
I won't try and talk to it
Yeah.
because it didn't hurt us. It only took the ring, you know. And I guess
Yeah.
it only made Johnny crazy. Johnny wasn't a good person.
Mm-mm.
Yep, maybe he was mean to it or something. Maybe we just should try being nice.
I mean,
Try
it's been
calling
trapped in here
it
so
and see
long.
if it'll help.
Yeah.
Sure. Do you try to exit and go outside and talk to it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. The group of you climb back up this ramp, and covered in a little bit of dirt, you see floating around the periphery this little puff of black smoke. And it slowly forms into a shadow version of you, Fern, and begins walking towards the group.
Hi.
Hi.
Hey, I think we might have misjudged you, and
We're sorry.
stuck. Yeah, we're sorry that we couldn't help because I think that we might be in the same sort of trouble. You know,
And-
we're in a pickle, and we're in these balls, or it's simulation or something. I mean, Clarence is just down there staring at a wall. I think he's lost his mind, and we can't figure out what's going on.
Well, I know where his mind is. It's
Here.
we're
in
here.
it.
We're in it.
Yeah,
Well-
the creature sort of looks at you, and in all of your heads, you hear this combination of thousands of voices that sound sort of like a chorus, but all of them say to you, help me.
What do you
How do
need us
how
to
do we
do?
help
How do we
you?
help
How?
you?
Need rings.
You already took the one
Ring.
that we had.
There
How
are
do we get the other
more.
ones?
And like as you say, how do we get the other ones? It suddenly washes over you very clearly and quickly that you very much need to get them from the Secret Seven. The other rings, you need to get them.
Okay.
Well, let's go get the one that we can get now. Can you help us?
Help.
Should we touch you?
That's a good idea.
We
Maybe
should probably do
maybe
it.
one of us should be like it's host.
It should be you, Fern. Unless you don't want to. I'll do it.
I can do it. I can do
Close
it.
to the
I feel
creature.
good about it. This is a good decision. Did no plan
You're
B
nice.
here. We've
You're nicer
we've
than
got
I
this.
am.
Okay.
You guys,
Uh,
you guys do it, and I'll see what happens.
okay. So listen, if you wanna, you want to come on in, you can maybe just don't
Yeah,
make
it
me
like
in
looks
the world, okay?
it looks you over and just sort of like doesn't really do anything. It doesn't approach you. It doesn't touch you at all. Instead, it walks towards Sam. Hey, I know that guy. It walks towards Sam and begins to sort of morph from a young Fern into what looks like Sam, like a shadow version of Sam, and reaches its hand out.
Okay. I chose you.
Yeah, as you do, the smoke begins to swirl around your hands and sort of like go inside all of your pores. And in a brief moment, it's gone.
Sam, we're here. Are you here?
I think I feel fine.
Yeah, you feel all right.
I feel
Okay.
the same. How's my hair?
Okay.
Is it
Okay.
puffier or is it the same? It's kind of flat.
Your hair looks great.
Okay. Well, at least I have that. I mean, I always have that.
It looks real cool, like a music video.
Aw, thanks.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm ready to maybe we go down into the hole and follow that lady.
Well, you can hear with your earpiece helicopter blades spinning across this opening. Clearly they are on the other side where the hole is that you fell down originally. And there's a helicopter up above. So they must have come from that. Maybe they're waiting for it to land or they're trying to meet the helicopter.
Gotta go stop the helicopter.
Okay, let's go.
What do you want to bet they try and fix it? Because they know how. Because they brought their own power cord or something.
Yeah,
Look,
but
our
who-
helicopter.
Who brings their own power cord?
I don't know,
mean-
people that want to end the world, Eddie. They gotta be prepared so they have everything.
Yeah, that's true. They probably also have like cereal and stuff. Oh, I'm hungry.
And
We should get.
rings.
Yeah, we should ask if they could have some of their cereal. Also, the rings.
I've been hungry
but-
for like days. Okay,
too.
yeah, let's run over there.
Yeah, you hoof it over there, and you see that the two helicopters that were remaining from before, one is overhead and one is sort of in the distance, and the one in the distance is flying away. The one up above is waiting for one of the guys, the guy who grabbed you, Sam, to sort of like climb his way back up this makeshift ladder to the helicopter itself.
Okay, I guess
Sam.
I'm gonna go jump on him. This is such a
Tell it to
terrible
bring
idea.
down the helicopters.
Oh yeah, can you go? Can you take care of the helicopter? Me?
Yeah, you politely ask, and from your fingers, black wisps of smoke wrap around the back end of the helicopter and sort of drag it to the ground, and the propellers hit the trees as it slams into the earth, and the guy who was climbing the ladder sort of falls off and rolls away, and from the smoking hulk of this helicopter comes three men, two of which are wearing rings.
Yo,
get those rings. Let's get those rings, brother.
Yeah, what do you do?
Oh my God.
Do we have to get them off? We have to get them off, I guess, somehow.
I guess.
Oh my God,
Okay,
Sam, you have powers.
I'm gonna say, hey, just
Political powers.
saying, I will cut your finger off, so you might want to just hand me the ring.
One of them looks at you, he's like, what have you done? And he pulls out a gun and he's about to shoot you.
No.
I'm gonna tendril slap it away.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Try
reach
to.
out. You reach out to tendril slap. And the tendril flies across and slashes at this guy, and he explodes. This man explodes, and gore fills the air, hitting the men next to him. The ring, on this one little, like, think of it like the Lord of the Rings scene they kept reusing, where it like flies into the air. It flies in the air, and one of the tendrils grabs it and absorbs into it and comes back into you, Sam. And the others look at the man who just died violently and look at you, and it seems like maybe you don't really know how to control what you're doing, but you just killed a dude, and he exploded, and it was nasty. The helicopter is now like on fire. It is bad. The other guy with the ring begins to panic and starts to run, and the two men that are standing there really don't know what to do, and they're just sort of like looking at you.
Just give the ring, and everything's gonna be fine.
No, he's
Gone for
running.
like
He is
5
straight
minutes.
up
Now there's
running.
helicopters and death everywhere.
Yeah.
Whoa,
He is running.
that was awesome. But also, wait, that guy's not real, right? This is all imagination. These are imaginary
He's-
guys, right?
I mean, that looked pretty real to me.
It looked
I
real
don't
to me
remember making these
too.
guys up.
He definitely
my
isn't
God.
real now, so we're just gonna go under that assumption. And he should have just given up the ring, apparently. So I hope the next guy does. I guess I'm gonna start trying to follow him.
Yeah. Sam, you move with a quickness. Suddenly, you just like begin to move forward. Eddie, Fern, Clarence, and Johnny, and this sort of like really disturbed Alistair. The group of you are looking at her just like rocket forward with the speed of the wind, and she's gone into the woods. She's just gone.
Sam! Oh my God. Oh, I hope she's okay. We should probably
Yeah,
follow
well,
her, right? I mean,
The two of you,
that was real cool, but
two of the agents are still there watching you, and now that she's gone, they notice that it's just 4 kids and an old man, and they begin to move towards you, like, we're gonna make you pay for what you did.
Can I push the button on the thing and like?
maybe we should run.
Yeah, Clarence, you push the button, and around them, sort of like this cube forms that you can see, but they can't. And you can hear them sort of like banging on something, like they were walking forward and then hit something, and now they're like trying to feel their way out of this cube, and they're sort of trapped in it.
Aha!
Whoa.
I got it with my Xavier powers.
Wow. Clarence, that was pretty cool.
That was
They're like, let us out! You can hear them banging on the walls of this cube.
You're
Do I
gonna
have
be
any
stuck
powers?
in there. You're gonna have to eat the weakest one.
Yeah, you got it. Figure it out. Set it to a vote.
Yeah. Y'all gotta play eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Yeah, catch a tiger by his toe, optional. If I, wait, maybe I have some kind of power too.
You got the
Eddie
magic
throws-
shoe
Two,
already.
man.
You can't have too
Eddie-
much power.
Maybe it does something else. And he throws the shoe at the cube.
Sure, you throw the shoe at the cube and it bounces off the cube.
Okay, well, maybe it's more of a consulting shoe rather than like a power shoe. That's fine. I'm cool with that. It's like a scrying shoe.
Eddie, you're not the shoeman, okay?
I know, but maybe he can help me unlock my true shoe potential.
So Are we trying to do something? Are we trying to get the rings off these guys? What
Yeah,
are we
we're
doing?
following
Oh
Sam,
yeah,
right?
we gotta do that.
I thought we were
Well,
following Sam.
the guys that are trapped inside did not have rings. They're just dudes inside this box that
Ah.
you trapped them. Yeah.
See you later.
Uh,
Go after Sam.
Later, nerds.
yeah, you run after Sam. Let me see. Let me do a roll for this.
Yo, Sam's a bamf.
What is happening?
Wow.
You find Sam in the middle of the woods,
Right
covered
here.
in blood.
Oh my
Covered in
God.
blood.
Oh my
There's
God.
viscera all over, and her body there was of this other man that she chased is gone. There is like gore on the trees around her, and you can see in her hand is another one of the rings, and it sort of absorbs into her.
Sam, are you okay?
Yeah, this is going exactly according to plan. It's fine.
Okay.
Okay, so we have 3 rings, so there's 4 more that we need.
Maybe we
4
could
more.
try just asking them instead of
Yeah,
exploding them.
I think that's a great idea. I'm down for that.
The voice in your head, Sam, does not think that's a fun idea.
Hey, we'll just try it first, okay? We'll just try that first. We
You
have to
hear-
take care of each other.
You hear countless
And-
echoes, this drone of countless voices. For as much as you love to talk at people, now in your head, you hear all these voices talking at you, and all of them are saying no. All of them are saying like, help us leave, and all of them want to kill these people that trapped them there.
Okay, first of all, is this what I'm like? Because this is super annoying. Like they don't even listen to me at all. They just keep talking and talking and talking, and like it's kind of annoying. And like I don't really understand
Exactly
why
what
they do
it's
that.
like.
They
Yeah,
just
it's
keep
pretty much
Exactly
like
what
that.
it's like.
super annoying when they do that. Yeah, they want to kill these people. I'm gonna keep working on that. I'm working on my active listening right now. So we just gotta find the next people. Do you know where they are? Bruce? Popcorn?
And your whole body sort of like shifts. Like you don't turn, it turns you and points you directly at that last helicopter flying away.
Okay, how are we gonna get that? Ooh, can you help us get the other helicopter that's downstairs? Can you power
The
it up?
helicopter that's downstairs was destroyed. It
Oh, it's
was like
destroyed, okay.
flipped over and ruined. Yeah.
Can you make me fly there? Can Clarence give me a pegacorn?
It doesn't know how to respond to that. And so just like,
Nobody knows Lisa Frank? God.
yeah, it unfortunately it is just it's obsessed with leaving, and everything you hear is this obsession with getting out and how you can help it get out finally, and you can help it escape the horrible injustices that has been done to this thing. And it's up to you, Sam. You're the only one who can help it really truly be free. And everyone here, if you help it be free, you'll be free too. You just need to kill these people and take the last of the rings.
We're gonna try not killing them first. Just throwing that out there. I know you're not a receptive audience right now. You have some anger to work through, and I totally get that. Okay, so how do we get to the helicopter? How do we get to the helicopter, you guys?
Yeah, as you're having this conversation with this thing in your head, Eddie, Fern, Clarence, and Johnny are standing with Alistair. And Alistair, as you're sort of like in your own world, Samantha, Alistair under his breath begins to talk to the 4 of you. And he tries to explain to you the best he can what this thing is. And he's stumbling over his words a lot. He doesn't know how to truly explain it. But what he does tell you that sticks with you, that actually makes some sense to you, is that long ago when this thing was found, it was something that no one knew what to do with. no one had a clue what to do with, but it had immense power. And it sat in warehouses and it sat in like hidden locations throughout history, but eventually made its way into the hands of the American government. And the American government in the 50s tried to mess with it, much like he explained earlier. Except this time, he hints that perhaps they got it to work. And he says to you, we didn't think it would actually work, but what it did was amazing. The power contained within these orbs could light up cities, could change the course of history. But all of the power, it was not the orbs themselves, but what it contained, what it trapped in them. If we let this thing out, I don't know if that is a good thing or not. And he sort of like looks at you, and then he looks at Samantha. We can escape, and perhaps this will help us, but what will it do to the rest of the world?
Okay. All right, hang on. Let me ask you something though. I swear, this is a real question. This is not, I'm not. Look, give me a chance. All right. Maybe this thing just wants to be left alone. Like, I sympathize with that. I mean, you guys are the ones that trapped it.
Have you seen what it's done to these people?
Yeah, but that's because you trapped it in here.
What do you think it's going to do to the people? We trapped it in here because it was already in here. Our job was to keep it here and not let it out. What do you think it's going to do to the people that actually put it here? If it finds...
don't know, maybe they shouldn't have put a horrible monster smoke beast inside of a couple balls. I mean, they should have thought about that before they went and did it.
And if it is, Eddie, as old as people say, and those people that trapped it are no longer here, what does it do to the rest of us?
Well, why don't we tell it that it wasn't us, and we're really, 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 really sorry.
Yes, no, I understand. Yes. Well, perhaps that's a way we can go. I am more worried that if we let this thing out, we've done something that shouldn't have been done. We've let out a thing that's been trapped for centuries.
Okay, well, follow-up question. How does the shoe factor into this?
Edward, the shoe is unimportant. It's just a shoe.
I mean, it's a test again. No, I see. Trust me, I've been through this. Don't worry. This isn't my first rodeo.
Okay, well, good. I hope you enjoy that shoe. I hope it gives you all the information or whatever it does that you need. But right now, we have a very powerful teenager. And I'm not sure who's controlling who.
And good question.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I don't have an answer for you. Sorry.
Yeah, Alistair.
Wait, shoe. Who's controlling who?
Oh.
The shoe whispers in your ear. I don't know that I trust this thing.
I think that's the most succinct the shoe has ever been.
That's the most useful thing the shoe's ever said. Oh my god. Hey guys. Shoe doesn't know if we should trust this thing.
Also, the shoe says, I'm you, so like you don't know if you should trust this thing.
I don't know if I should trust this thing.
Oh,
Right.
okay.
I don't tell him about that part. I don't tell him
Sure.
that the shoe says that I'm me.
Yeah.
Or that the shoes me. I mean, I thought maybe the thing was just pissed because it was trapped, but maybe we shouldn't trust it. Maybe it is actually bad. Although we haven't really gotten to know it.
Well, how would we stop it then? I mean, it's possessing Sam.
Hey, can you come out?
Yeah. Sam, this thing in you can hear your friends talking to you, but this thing is just like a white noise in your ears. Even though you can hear your friends, it is not letting you address them.
So I'm
And it's
just
just like
staring.
Yeah, you're staring at the helicopter. It's just like, go.
So I'm gonna start walking towards the helicopter, even though it's going super fast.
Yeah, you begin walking, and what you see is 1 foot in front of the other. Eddie, Fern, and Clarence see you just like zip away. And the group of them are left standing there as you just sort of like smoke creature your way right through the forest, and you're gone. And Alistair's just like, I think we may have made a terrible mistake.
I don't know. I think this is awesome. The one time
I
I
do too, honestly,
had
I'm like,
fallen
this is pretty
down
great.
while running through like a flat surface.
Yeah. The group of you are left standing there alone. Clarence, you begin to look around this world that you've created, and at Fern and Eddie and Johnny and all these people. You realize that everything that's here, all these people that are here, it's all in your mind, or at least was created from your mind. So perhaps there's something you can do that will free everyone. But you just don't know yet.
Pegacorn.
And that is where we will leave off.
Oh no!
Oh!
Oh man.
Yay!
Tune in next week. Does Morgan get her Pegacorn?
Probably not. Pegacorn's not part of this canon. Okay.
Shit.
So that is it for today. We'll talk about this in the patron post show. But let's go around this screen, and find out what people are up to and where you can find people. Mr. CinnamonToastKen, what's going on in your life this week? Where can people find you on the interwebs?
Man, CinnamonToastKen, pretty much unanimously, except for Twitter, because it won't fit. It's a super long name and really annoying. And if nothing else in my entire career, if I would just fade off into the distance, nobody remembers me. At least I hopefully helped a lot of people learn how to spell cinnamon. That'd be great.
That's
How
no
could
joke.
we
I
ever
know how to
forget
spell
you?
cinnamon because of your name. I can't even lie to you. I could never spell it. I'd have to autocorrect cinnamon. But
Ken,
because of you, I know cinnamon.
if anything, I'm gonna miss your mustache so much. Where did it go? How could you do this to me?
I was snotty. I had a cold and I kept getting like snotty.
Oh.
Man.
The worst is
That
when you
is
have to drink with a
something girls
mustache.
don't have
and
to
it
worry
gets
about.
in.
Yeah. I got so many like YouTube comments like, "Why do you have a Hitler mustache?" And I was like,
What?
What?
Hello?
So I was like, "Are you serious?" Right
First off, Hitler had a Ken mustache. Get it right, haters.
now? Wait.
What? No.
Wait a minute.
He's Ken's time traveler. He's from the past. So, Elspeth, what's going on with you this week? What's happening in your life?
I've been playing Observation, which just came out on the 21st, and I'm very excited because this is a game in which I provided voice acting for one of the characters, and it's a really cool sci-fi horror game. I'm going to be finishing it up hopefully tomorrow on my stream. I start around 3 p.m. Eastern time. If you guys want to come check it out, I'll be finishing it, and I will also be finishing A Plague Tale, which has been really, really good as well. So just been playing some pretty dark stuff. I'm really into dark storylines though, so it's all good.
And
Wanna
how's the
come around
puppy?
and say hi. Puppy's great. I took her to my regular nail salon today, which is I got summer colors, And she was awesome. She was super friendly to everybody. Was just chilling and eating a bone. It was
Nice.
awesome. Yeah, she's doing great.
Good.
Observation is great. Go check this game out. It's super fun.
Yeah.
I'm loving it. It's really cool. Yeah, I didn't know you were in it until everyone told me. So now I know.
Everyone
I haven't
told
beaten
me.
it yet, so I haven't seen the credits. So it's not, it's kind of like what? It's great. It's a super fun game. Octo, what's happening in your life this week?
I've been playing still a lot of City of Villains because that game is still really fun. But I am going to a tournament this week, so if you're going to be at Combo Breaker or watching Combo Breaker, keep your eye out for me because I will be competing in that. And I'm hopefully gonna go far. We'll see what happens. I've been practicing really hard, so fingers crossed. There you go.
That's awesome.
Thanks.
Okay. You are gonna go compete and be amazing, and hopefully you win.
Oh, stop.
Then we'll have a good
we'll see.
tale. It'll
Yeah.
be a first.
Yeah.
Then
True.
last but certainly not least, Morgan, what's going on with you?
Not much. I'm just at Bonfire Studios. We're making a super fun video game for people to play for your computers. And my coworkers are super nice, and they brought me coffee and then put it on a chair outside the room so I could just stare at it. And then I finally got to have it. That's my
Just like
story.
Game of Thrones. It's exactly what it is. All right. Well, that's it for us. Thank you so much for watching and tuning in. We'll see you in the old post show. But from all of us here on Oddballs, thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.